St. Lucie Public Schools Parenting Guide. Today, we are your hosts. We are extremely excited to have you here with us today with this new show. The purpose of this show is to focus on parents and families within our district. You play a pivotal role in the life of your child or children. They come to you for comfort after a long day, for help with homework, and to celebrate a good grade on a test. You are the glue that guides your family to success. We recognize that the role of a family may look different from household to household. We see you, we value you, and we are here to support you.
Hi, I'm Dejon Jackson, Family and Community Outreach Administrator on special assignment for St. Lucie Public Schools. I have attended St. Lucie Public Schools, have served as a teacher, assistant principal, and principal for many years. I am proud to call St. Lucie County my home. I have 3 children who all graduated from St. Lucie Public Schools and a brilliant grandson in one of our elementary schools in St. Lucie County.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Benson. I'm a life skills parent educator with Student Services. I support families with attendance and life skills. It has been a joy of mine to come back to my community as I am a proud graduate of St. Lucie Public Schools. I have taught several grades and at several different schools throughout our county. I also have 2 boys of my own, and being their mom is one of my greatest joys.
Rebecca, one of my responsibilities as Family and Community Outreach Administrator is to make sure families have resources within our county that we call home. I focus on 4 areas. The first one is attendance. We need to make sure that students are showing up to school each and every day. Reading is critically important. We know that readers are leaders, and we want to make sure that our mathematicians sitting in our classrooms today know how to solve problems in the future. And last but not least, we want to make sure that every student is in a safe and secure environment. I mentioned at the top that attendance is one of our most important goals that we're focusing on this year. It's important for us to show up together. We have a campaign right now in St. Lucie Public Schools that talks about the resources that we have in place as we show up together. Positive attendance shows a direct correlation between academic success and the health and well-being of each and every child. Coming to school increases reading proficiency as well as test scores and graduation rates.
This is Ashley. She's been doing well in school. She loves English and math and is right on track. But this month, her teacher noticed that she's missing school more often. She's having trouble keeping up in class, and her grades are going down, way down. So Ashley's teacher wondered, where's Ashley? She did a little digging and found out that Ashley was in pain, tooth pain. Her mouth hurt so much this year, she often missed school. And Ashley wasn't the only one missing school. Jose kept acting out because he couldn't see the blackboard. Maria was up all night coughing because of her asthma. Terrence had trouble focusing because he was always hungry. Alex could never hear the teacher, and Hannah was always late because she was worried about things at home. Did you know that missing just 2 days of school per month, whether excused or unexcused, is considered chronic absence? Having untreated medical problems can not only harm your child, but it can also make it hard for them to get to school. Students who are chronically absent don't do well in school and have a higher chance of dropping out. So what can we do to help? Focus on preventing and managing health issues. If not treated, small medical problems can quickly snowball into bigger ones. Find doctors and nurses you trust. Your school nurse can help. Have a regular doctor for your child. Make sure health problems are managed early on. It's okay to ask questions. Notice patterns. Asthma can be linked to seasons, and holidays can be a trigger for acting out. Seek support from your school or doctor to stop these patterns. Practice healthy habits at home and know when your child is too sick to be in school. If we all do our part, your child will be in school every day and can be healthy and ready to learn. Find resources and learn more today at hrl.nyc and attendanceworks.org.
When students show up on time to school, there is right on time instruction for each and every student. Small group instruction occurs in the beginning of school, and math understanding occurs daily. Where else can students ask those tough questions? Where else can students get guidance from that masterful teacher? It's important to get support from classmates in figuring things out. That's why it's so important to be in school each and every day.
Attendance is the leading indicator for success at all grade levels, elementary, middle, and high school.
Did you know that chronic absenteeism in kindergarten and even pre-K can predict lower test scores and even retention in third grade? Healthy attendance habits start early.
In St. Lucie Public Schools, we are showing up together. Did you know that students should miss no more than 9 days of school each year to stay engaged, successful, and on track for graduation? In fact, over the course of a school year, when students miss just 2 days of school a month, this can affect the student's academic performance. For more information, visit www.stlucieschools.org or our social media outlets. St. Lucie Public Schools, showing up together.
And by 9th grade, attendance is a stronger indicator of graduation than 8th grade test scores. These quick tip videos and more can be found on WLX Horizon.
We know that attendance is important, and it is imperative for students to come to school every day. But have you ever thought about what happens when your child misses school?
Well, of course they miss their teacher and they miss their friends. They might miss a test.
Yeah, but they miss so much more than that. When your child misses school, of course they're missing valuable academic time with their friends, but they also miss much more than that. Think about all that is invested in your child. It might be the person who is opening the car door. It might be the person that greets the student when they come off the bus. It might be the cafeteria manager that is giving kids healthy breakfast each and every morning. Everyone is pouring into your child, from the custodian to even the school resource deputy who is giving that high five and saying, "You're a junior deputy for the day."
All of these educators are champions for your child and look forward to seeing your child each and every day. St. Lucie Public Schools is a Kids at Hope district. We believe all children are capable of success. No exceptions, no exceptions.
No exceptions indeed.
No exceptions.
And you heard me mention the cafeteria. Children also miss going into the cafeteria to sit down and have breakfast with their friends. And we know that St. Lucie Public Schools offers free breakfast. Free breakfast to every child, so they don't have to worry about their belly grumbling or them missing out. This sets your child up for success with that full belly so they can receive that knowledge.
Yeah, and focus on learning, of course.
Absolutely.
Now, I taught kindergarten for several years, and I know that children of all ages love to show off their lunchbox now. And I know this to be true because also when I was growing up, I had an Ariel lunchbox, and it was my favorite. It was pink. I showed it off. Do you have any fun memories of the cafeteria growing up?
Absolutely, especially that time that we had field trips coming up. I would pack my lunchbox, I would make sure that I would show it off to friends, and then maybe even trade a Twinkie or two. It's important to make sure that we're healthy, we're happy, and we're excited to be in school.
And we know that the lunchroom is also a great place for social connection with our peers, for our students.
Yeah, because when students are absent from school, they also miss the structure and the routine of the classroom. Students are comforted by that structure and that routine. They want to know how the flow of the school day is going to go. They also need to know and how to respond to those boundaries that are put in place. School allows students to feel safe and secure in their environment.
That's right. And Dijon, you mentioned earlier the differentiated instruction that students receive when they go to school. When students are absent, they also miss the opportunity to learn about resiliency and life skills. They receive praise and corrective feedback on character development, on skills such as problem solving, responsible decision making, empathy, and much more.
Yep. Going to school and staying in school encourages students beyond the academics. St. Lucie Public Schools has many resources that are found within our community. There are resources within our community that support everything that a child may need. For example, we have grace packs. You know, it's hard to think about instruction if you're worrying about where your next meal is coming from. Grace packs helps eradicate food insecurities. And we want to make sure that kids are here and healthy, right? And so there's Healthy Kids Insurance for families to make sure that they are coming to school. And I don't know about you, but if I have a toothache, I can't focus at all on anything, let alone learning. So there are dental insurances that help our students get in school, stay in school each and every day. And you heard me mention physical health, but also mental health is so critically important.
So important.
So mental health collaboratives help put families in touch with resources within our community. All of these things make sure that kids are able to focus on instruction. In addition, we have community partners such as Boys and Girls Club that help with before and after school care. They check in with attendance for our boys and girls. They give homework help. It is amazing, all of these resources that are found right here in our very own St. Lucie County.
You can check out all these amazing resources on the Parent and Students tab of the St. Lucie Public Schools webpage. You can find additional resources on the St. Lucie Public Schools Facebook page. Be sure to give us a like.
Yeah. Hey, Rebecca, have you ever had a morning where nothing at all is going right?
Oh, you mean this morning, right? Where I promised myself I would get gas because I would have enough time.
Yeah. Well, why are we mentioning anything about messy mornings? It might be because we have all been there. We've done that. So there are some resources that help us get in our routine and get the morning flowing and going.
Let's watch this short video with tips on how to improve your mornings at home. Lots of terrific tips in that video. I love the idea of having music playing when you're getting ready in the morning. I think we would play Space Jam at my house.
That's a tough one. In my house, we would probably play something like Wake Up Everybody. You remember that song?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's right about the speed for middle and high school kids. You know, they might jam to that or maybe something else. But it's important for you to set yourself up for success in the morning with those morning routines.
Yes, and our middle schoolers and high schoolers can also have a great morning routine. You can check your schedule for any upcoming tests, pack your bags with your uniforms for after-school athletics, and double check the traffic and the weather for your drive into school.
Plus, parents, you know your child best. You know if something just is not right with kids getting up excited to go to school. It might be that they're not prepared with tests, they might be struggling academically, or maybe something is happening where they're not feeling safe, secure, or connected. Check in with your child. Know your child so that you can get the resources that you need for all students to be successful in school.
Another great tip to encourage positive attendance is to be involved at your child's school. Getting to know the school staff and teachers lays the foundation for strong relationships for you and your child. Knowing who to lean on when you need support is another great tip. People like the front office staff, the attendance clerk, school counselors, the school social workers, your child's teachers, in addition to the administrators, are all great people to turn to. They will be there to support you and your family with your needs. These helpers are what St. Lucie Public Schools are all about.
We are St. Lucie Public Schools. We are accoladed, recognized, accredited, merited. We are innovators, builders, career-driven, future-forward leaders. We are community-focused, partners, mentors, contributors. We are historic, unique, extraordinary, admired. We are champions, energetic, competitive, game changers. We are artists, dancers, designers, musicians. We are diverse, inclusive, collaborative, empowering. We are caregivers, protectors, supportive, attentive. Today's learners, tomorrow's leaders. We are St. Lucie Public Schools.
Understanding the attendance policy is also a crucial tool for all families. If your child is out, it is important to make sure that you send in a note documenting the absence within 3 days of that absence. I don't know if your child is like mine, but sometimes it's best to email that note or send a message through Remind or Class Dojo. Some families have that connection with the teacher so that you can send that message to the teacher. Documenting that absence is so important with our daily average attendance rate and also to reduce chronic absenteeism.
Another way to promote healthy attendance is to schedule long trips or vacations on those breaks that we already have off from school. You should also schedule dentists and doctor's appointments before or after school to try to limit that instructional loss.
That's right. And we have gone over many resources that encourage healthy attendance habits. It's important for us in St. Lucie County to show up together. We want to take some time to highlight some schools that are doing an absolutely amazing job with attendance and recognizing all of our students showing up together. All St. Lucie Public Schools are striving towards increasing daily average attendance. Here are 5 schools within our district that we want to recognize their efforts on attendance.
Check out CA Moore. They hosted a Pie in the Face event where students were able to pie their favorite adult in the face for having met their Q1 attendance goal.
I don't think I would be able to do that.
Yeah, I attended and it was an amazing event. All the students were smiling. It was wonderful. They even have their own attendance ambassador. I also met him. He's going to be the president one day.
Absolutely. We are striving for success in St. Lucie Public Schools, right? So check out Allapattah Flats. Allapattah Flats has a Treat Tuesday where every Tuesday in the cafeteria, students that have perfect attendance the week prior get to put their name on place on a wheel. And like Wheel of Fortune, if their name is selected, then they get to have a treat. In addition, they post their attendance tracking system in the cafeteria for kids to see and monitor their attendance goals. As they climb closer and closer to reaching those attendance goals, they are recognized for their efforts. Way to go, Allapattah Flats.
I love that they're making their physical environment match their goals. So their attendance goals are on their bulletin board, it's in the cafeteria. That's amazing. Dale Castens hosts monthly events celebrating classes and students with the highest average daily attendance as well.
And you know, Morningside is not to be outshined. Go Blue Jays, because they host grade level incentives. There's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, right?
No, not at all.
So maybe Miss So-and-so's class might eke out that attendance incentive and get that special treat. Way to go, Blue Jays.
Dan McCarty Middle School has a Fame and Gain Award each month. They celebrate the class with the highest average daily attendance and recognize students who have improved their attendance.
That is amazing. And we are recognizing all of the schools that have had great incentives to motivate kids to do their best and being in school each and every day. all of our schools are doing something. It might look a little different, and these are some great examples, but we want to make sure that all of our students show up together to reach academic success. Now, we have focused a lot this month on attendance. Next month, we're going to shift the focus a little. We're going to take a look at literacy and how each and every child can be a reader and a leader in St. Lucie Public Schools. We want you to check out our Facebook page to be able to see when that showtime will be, and maybe check out some resources that go along with promoting literacy highlights, some suggestions, some resources that you can put in place right now.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We really appreciate your time and your diligence to support your child. And remember, all families matter in St. Lucie Public Schools.